Welcome back to another One Piece quick chapter review. One Piece chapter 1077 has officially dropped, and we've got a lot of developments on Egghead, so let's get right into it. We start off with Sentomaru urging the inhabitants of Egghead to get off the island. On a side note, I kind of completely forgot that this island was inhabited by people besides Vegapunk and his own creations. Sentomaru doesn't know what's going on, but he knows that since the world government is willing to let go of Dr. Vegapunk, something big is brewing. This one page makes me even more excited to see what happens after Kizaru and Saturn show up. After this, we cut back to Luffy, Zoro, Lucci, and Kaku fighting the Seraphim. And these Seraphim are eating these attacks. The Seraphim are taking hit after hit and getting right back up. Zoro finally mentions what we've all been thinking and brings up their Lunarian connection. Zoro tells the group the secret to harming Lunarians, being that you can only harm them once their flame is out. And then they all react like we did. Like, Zoro, this took you way too long to mention. This chapter, combined with the hits S-Bear and S-Hawk took last chapter, is showcasing the ludicrous durability of the Seraphim. This does make me curious though. Could this power be overcome with sheer hockey? Zoro was able to do it in his fight with King. There's just a lot more that needs to be specified in regard to advanced Conqueror's hockey. Why isn't Luffy just using it by default? Especially if he sees that the Seraphim can casually tank Gear 4th attacks. Is it really that draining? Hopefully Oda goes more into it in the future, but I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't really. Next, we check in with Nami's group, and we see her fighting against S-Shark. S-Shark proceeds to tank attacks from Zeus and an enraged Sanji that swoops in to help Nami. Both attacks look like they hurt S-Shark, but he continues fighting practically instantly after Zeus's attack, and since his fire was present when he was kicked by Sanji, it would be safe to assume that he's going to get back up. Usopp's group is doing the worst out of all of them. Lilith reveals that the Seraphim have the same limits as Devil Fruit users due to their green blood. Using the bubblegums that were recently revealed, she momentarily incapacitates S-Snake as the bubble contains the energy of the sea. This makes it seem like these bubble weapons will continue to become more prevalent, as they look to be very effective against not only the Seraphim, but Devil Fruit users as a whole. This also gives in the added weakness of Sea Prism Stone in the ocean to the Seraphim, which could be interesting. Since the bubble only grazed S-Snake, she quickly gets up and turns Usopp, Lilith, and Frankie to stone. This counter really shows off the danger of the Seraphim. Not only are they just at a base level extremely durable, but characters like S-Snake have incredibly powerful Devil Fruits. The Seraphim are pulling off ridiculous feats right now. Not only are they tanking Yonko attacks, but the unique combination of abilities are making them hard to deal with and extremely dangerous. I cannot wait to see what else they do, and I hope that there are more Seraphims based off the other warlords. The chapter ends with Shaka getting shot, and I'm just gonna say it. I have no clue who the traitor is. I'm gonna leave it at that in an attempt not to embarrass myself with some kind of theory on who the traitor is. This chapter was a fast one. Things are heating up on Egghead, we got a lot of info about the Seraphim, and the plot thickens with the whole traitor storyline. As at the end of the chapter, it seems like someone's walking up to Vegapunk. I can't wait to see what happens next, and hopefully next chapter we get the reveal of who has been attacking Vegapunk's satellite bodies. That's it for me today. Thanks for going through the chapter with me. Leave your thoughts and opinions on the chapter in the comments below, and check out my other videos.